Hello everyone, this is for doing composition of functions. I've got, let's see, that would be 6 different functions here with different names. And again, you pronounce it f of x equals g of x, h of x, m of x, and so on. Getting used to some of the notation for it, when you see f plus g of x or m minus n of x, try to help you translate what does that really want? What is it saying? So the first piece, I often like to think of this as it's just saying f of x plus g of x. Well, what's f of x? F of x is 2x plus 1 plus g of x, which is x squared. So all you have to do now is just rearrange it, and you got x squared plus 2x plus 1, and that would be your final answer. That's f of x plus g of x. M minus n of x is m of x minus n of x. M of x is 1 over x minus n of x is 1 over x squared. Now, I don't feel right now that we need to worry about adding or subtracting fractions, so I would be just fine if you guys wrote your answer like this. Okay? If we had been practicing how to add and subtract fractions, I would say take it further, but for right now, I would be delighted if you got that far. Closed circle, like 3 closed circle 2, means multiply, right? So that means f of x times g of x. So you just multiply f of x times g of x. So f of x is 2x plus 1 times g of x, which is x squared. So you just distribute this through, and you get 2x cubed plus x squared. You're just distributing this in. All right? And some of you guys may be tempted to write 2x plus 1 times x squared. That's incorrect, because the only thing being multiplied here, if I can get this closed circle to not look like a fly hit your windshield, this is saying the only thing you're multiplying to is the 1. So make sure that you're putting parentheses around stuff to accurately say what you're doing. Okay? All right, next one. I guess I need to keep these so I can still see them. F of 6. This is the recipe for f of x. It says whatever I fill in here, the recipe says this is what I do to it. My best advice I can give you for doing this is write your function first without the variable. So it'd be 2 times something plus 1. Then worry about what you're filling into it. I'm filling into it a 6. So whatever goes here, goes here. So you have 12 plus 1 is 13. G of negative 2. Write the function first without the variable, then fill the number in. So you get 4. This idea is going to become really important when we get to some of the harder ones. Write your function first without the variable, put a parenthesis in its place, then fill in whatever you're interested in. Okay? H of z, h is 3 times something, then fill into it z. So your answer is 3z. Write your function first without the variable, then worry about what you're filling into it. So then x minus 2 gets filled in. So it's just 1 over x minus 2 is your answer. N of 3x minus 2, write n without the variable, parenthesis in place of the variable, then fill in whatever you're interested in evaluating it at. Okay? Y'all taking physics? That's the delta symbol. Okay? It means the change in something. Okay? P of delta would just be write your function first, put a parenthesis in place of the variable. There's the variable, I just put a parenthesis in place of it, and then fill in what you're talking about. So it would just be the square root of delta. Now, I'm not intending that to make sense. I'm just looking for you guys to be able to follow it and understand what you're doing. Okay? All right, what's next? Okay, f of g of x. So I can't see these, so 2x plus 1 and x squared. So f of x is 2x plus 1. G of x is x squared. So write your outermost function first without the variable. 2 of something plus 1. Put a variable in place of oh sorry, put a parenthesis in place of the variable. There we go, that's what I meant to say. Then worry about what you're filling into it. G of x is x squared. Fill that into your parenthesis. This is called function composition. You're composing two functions together. That would be your answer. Order does matter. Write your function first without the variable. So that would be this, that's g of x. Then put in f of x wherever there's the parenthesis. F of x is 2x plus 1. And yeah, I'd like you guys to practice expanding it. You certainly could FOIL it. So 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. But I'm looking for you guys to be able to move past FOILing and work towards things that are shortcuts, a little more efficient. Square the first thing. Multiply these together, 2x, double it, square the last thing. Okay? If doing the shortcut bugs you, then by all means, FOIL. Okay? Let's see. And then we want h and f. We got f, so h was 3x. Okay? So f of x is still what we got. That was the 2x plus 1. And h of x is 3x. Okay? F, write that first without the variable, parenthesis in its place. Then fill into this spot whatever h of x is worth, 3x. So your answer is 6x plus 1. Write h first without the variable, parenthesis in its place. Then fill into that blank spot whatever f of x is worth. So that would be 6x plus 3. Okay, the answers are different because you're doing a different composition. Okay, so that says f and m was 1 over x. So m of x is 1 over x. F of x is still the same f of x. Write your function first without the variable. 2 times whatever I'm filling into it, plus 1, because that's just what the function says. Then fill into that m of x. So your answer would be 2 over x plus 1. Write your function first without the variable, put a parenthesis in place of the variable, then fill the inner function into it, which was 2x plus 1. So you don't need the parens in your final answer. So this is it. N of x, I believe, whoops, n of x was 1 over x squared. I'll scroll and make sure. Where'd it go? Whoop, there we go. Yep, 1 over x squared. Write your outer function first. 2 times something plus 1. It's the same function for f of x. Fill into it the outer or the innermost function, 1 over x squared. So that would become 2 over x squared plus 1. Write your outer function first without the variable. Fill the inner function into that space, 2x plus 1. Now you guys expanded this already up above, so that'd be 1 over 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. That would be your final answer. Okay? So that's doing function composition. I think that's the only page we got, so there you go.